Many of you, I'm sure, would love to spend a summer at Flaxton Hall. The rolling, sun-drenched fields and the wide, green space to run and play. Some of you might think it dull, but how wrong you'd be. Life for the Flaxton boys was far from dull. There was adventure, even danger. For instance, what if Miles Osborne and Roger Grafton, the escaped convicts, returned, perhaps for revenge? However, at this moment, the boys are preparing for a different kind of excitement.
Hello, you boys. What are you up to?
Oh, Mary. You haven't seen Benjamin, have you?
No, not today. He doesn't live here, you know.
But he will when he get married, won't he? Or will he go and live at his place?
You're rushing things a bit, aren't you? Besides, hasn't asked me yet.
Well, I wish he'd hurry up, because then he could have a baby, and Benjamin can come out with us.
I see. And what adventures did you want to tie him up with today?
We wanted him to help us take these posters round we've done for the vicar.
Oh, let's have a look. The Flaming Sword of Asia. A lecture with lantern slides, Carliston Church Hall, Wednesday to Saturday the 17th to the 20th of July 1928 at 7:30 p.m. Tickets reserved 9p, unreserved 6p. Book early. Well, that's tomorrow.
Mr. Patches forgot to tell us till last night. We've been painting these all day.
Well, it's a very fine poster, boys. But, what are all those red blobs for?
Red blobs? They're the British soldiers repelling the ferocious Afghans. And these are the ferocious Afghans galloping toward the thin red line, the flaming swords brandished above the dazzling white turbans.
How exciting. But haven't you forgotten to put the name of the lecturer down?
We don't know. We think Mr. Partridge forgot to ask. I don't think we want it, no. I think he's a secret agent, hunted by every Rajah from Kabul to Kashmir.
Goodness, how thrilling. Well, you better put me down for a couple of tickets.
Too late. Benjamin's already bought two. We knew we'd be taking.
What's that I bought?
Tickets
Hello,
for
Mary.
the lecture, Benjamin. Oh, Benjamin, these are your posters.
Right.
Now, there's one for the Spotted Cow at Harrogate, and one for the Flying Fox at Rowley, one
Right.
for the White Hart in Shoggleton, and there's one for the Cluskeys at Harrogate.
No, he doesn't. Having him call into all those pubs in one evening, a fine state he'd be in.
It's all for the sake of the orphanage, Mary love.
But I thought they had the money to buy Stilgo Lodge.
Well, it's still the cost of the conversion and buying all the furniture.
Just like a girl.
Yeah. What's the matter, Mary?
Is there any news about those two who broke out of York Jail the other night?
Roger Grafton and Oliver Motley.
Well, they say the police are watching all the ports, but it's my belief they slipped out of Hull or somewhere last night and already on the high seas.
Now they'll have to use a transatlantic cable to catch them, won't they? Maybe we can rig up my old radio set as a shortwave transmitter. What? And then we can send out all the descriptions to every ship. You couldn't set that radio up as anything, let alone a transmitter of that power.
I bet I could.
Don't be an ass. Listen, you don't know
Boys! I thought you had some posters to put up.
Oh, good, yes. Come on. Bye, Mary. Bye, Benjamin.
See you later, lads.
Still don't see what we can set it up. Now listen here. Come here.
Oh, makes me feel creepy.
What's that?
Those two. No. Roger Grafton and Oliver Motley. Well, knowing they're loose again.
You've got your big boot on my finger. Someone there. I do wish you'd be more careful. Now the nail's turning black.
God, Grafton, I do wish you'd stop complaining. It's been nothing but moan, 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 all the way from York.
Well, are you surprised? Spent half the night crawling across muddy ploughed fields, hiding in ditches every time we hear a cow sneeze. If we'd had my way, we'd have been out of the country by now. We'd have gone straight to Hull and got aboard a steamer.
Oh. I I certainly do not intend to spend the rest of my life languishing in some dingy foreign port with you and no money. Why do you suppose I spent all that time tunnelling under the prison wall while you sat back and did absolutely nothing?
Well, I had to take care of my hands.
Use your precious hands. If I hadn't have thought they might be useful to us, I'd have left you on the road from York days ago. Shh! Yes. They're still here.
Oh, the plane?
Yes, I told you they were safely hidden away, didn't I?
Oh, Miles. Oh, what a lovely piece of work.
Are they all right?
Oh, they're lovely, lovely. Little bit of touching up and they're good as new.
Good.
Oh,
Here, let me help you.
and then now I can manage.
You can't.
Oh, you are good to me, Miles.
Roger.
Well, I suppose now we head for Hull or Grimsby. Is that the plan?
No. Oh, no. These plates are for British notes. We've got to stay where they're going to be of use to us. Where we're going to head for is that little cottage I've got in Wales.
Wales?
Yes, Wales. You'll lie low for a bit, get hold of a small printing press and be in business in no time.
Oh, Miles,
Yes.
if we go to Wales, do we have to go on foot?
God, Grafton, I'm jolly glad I didn't have you in my platoon during the war. You'd been absolutely useless in the front line.
Oh, would I? Well, let me tell you that the unit with which I had the honour to serve was in front of the front most of the time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which unit was that? The prisoners?
No, the Royal Flying Corps. Many's the time I was up there in the wide blue yonder, dogfighting with the Hun while you squaddies were down here in no man's land. Albatross swings across the sights of your Vickers machine gun. You give him one quick burst in the tail and down he goes in a blazing spiral. Oh, they were great days, Miles. Couldn't we go to Wales on the train?
Yes, why not? I mean, in these clothes, we'd have to travel first class, wouldn't we?
Oh, could we afford that?
Really? And while we're at it, I suppose we might as well give the plates to the guards to look after for us. Just leave the thinking to me, and in no time at all, we'll be walking on air.
Well, before I walk one more step, on air or otherwise, I've got to take some good food inside me and have a good night's rest.
Oh, good day, Benson.
Oh, good morning, Vicar. Madam said you were to go straight in, sir.
Oh.
She saw you coming up the drive in your perambulator.
My perambulator?
That's what Madam said, sir.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Benson. Oh, my baby Austin.
You're all alone, Mr. Partridge.
Well, yes. I can't think what can have happened. I got to the station in plenty of time. The train drew in and no one got off.
Oh.
Except Dr. Jameson and Miss Maitland.
Oh.
Oh, not together, of course.
Then what's happened to the flaming sword of Asia? Maybe he's been got at, like I said.
Got at? Whatever do you mean?
You know, followed from the east by mysterious thugs, determined to prevent him from revealing where he's hidden the green eye of the idol.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jonathan, wherever do you get your imagination from?
The episode in the Rover every week. You ought to read it. You don't think, Mr. Partridge, that they meant they were coming on the afternoon train, do you?
No. Well, at least I don't think so. I have the telegram here. Let me see. Thanks, confirmation engagement stop. Master and bodyguard, i.e. self, will descend Carliston Wednesday the 17th of July, approximately 10:30 stop. Salams, stop. Signed Bunsen.
Well, that seems clear enough.
Yes.
Ponsonby? Well, that's a funny name for a bodyguard. I thought they had American names like Butch or Shorty. Perhaps they're not coming at all. What a swing.
Oh, dear. Oh, I do hope we've not been deluded by some fly-by-night organization. Well, apart from the disappointment, it would be heartbreaking to have to return so much useful money.
I am not quite sure, Mr. Partridge, how much useful money you hope to make out of this entertainment.
Well, certainly enough to pay Mr. Wilkinson. who's just completed the most favourable survey on Stilgo Lodge, and perhaps even a tidy sum left over to start the building operations.
How splendid.
Yes, and Mr. Wilkinson's reduced his fee to the bare minimum.
Oh, he is a most generous man.
Yes.
How many tickets have you sold?
Every one.
Oh.
250 nightpenny tickets for each evening.
At ninepence?
Yes. Well, the whole village is agog. Well, let me see. That'll come to, my mathematics never were my strong point.
250 tickets at ninepence
Yes.
comes to £9, 7 shillings and sixpence each evening.
Does it?
And then you've got your return fares from London, overnight accommodation in a hotel. Now, don't worry, they can stay here.
Oh.
The hire of your projector for the evening. I think you will just about break even.
Oh, dear. There does seem to be something wrong with the economics of my plan.
Or perhaps it's a blessing in disguise that they were not on the train.
Lady Flaxton, with a little luck, they may never arrive at all. Whatever is that noise?
It's an aeroplane. It seems to be flying this way. Yeah, just make it out. It's a type of biplane.
Mr. Partridge, I believe your fly-by-night organisation has flown by day.
Well, you don't think that
I
that's...
do.
Oh, dear. It's ninepence a ticket.
Oh, hello. This is Carliston, isn't it? Sorry we're a bit late, but we ran in some nasty headwinds crossing the wash.
Excuse me, madam, but who are you?
Oh, didn't you get my telegram? Ponsonby is my name. Lady Agatha Ponsonby.
Oh.
But you're not the flaming sword of Asia.
Heavens above, no. I'm only his bodyguard.
Then what's happened to the flaming sword?
Oh, he's there. Or he was when I left. Down you pop, master. We're back on terra firma. He has a rather jippy tummy in the air pockets. Allow me to present the Venerable Tambamutu Savarantham. Now, I hope you've got a good crowd for us, because the Venerable is all set to lead your parishioners in a 2.5 hours of silent meditation.
I say, I can hardly believe this too good to be true, Grafton. An aeroplane has just landed in the paddock.
Well, what about it?
Oh, for goodness sake, don't you see? Now you don't have to walk another step. We've got transport. What that thing is?
Oh, no. Oh, dear me, no.
Why not?
They're very unsteady over 500 feet.
Well, you just have to fly low, that's all.
No.
Beggars can't be choosers.
No. I'll tell you what's happened. You see, the pilot's just lost his way, so he's come down to find out his directions, and as soon as he knows where he's going, he'll be off again before he can say Baron von Rick, Baron von Red Baron.
No, look. They're all going into the house. I'll just slip down through the secret passage and see if I can find out how long they're intending to stay.
Miles!
Yes!
Don't forget to bring something back to drink.
Benson, ask Cook to send in some coffee and ham sandwiches.
I beg pardon, ma'am, but Cook says someone broke into the pantry last night and made off with that nice leg of ham and a big jar of pickles. Master Jonathan's favourite pickles, ma'am.
Oh, what's this? A midnight feast?
Well, it wasn't us, Mother. Or was it, William? Certainly not, ma'am. I'm not bright.
Well, perhaps not, but I can't think who else would have done such a thing.
Oh, please don't go to any trouble, Lady Flaxton. The Venerable Tambamutu Savarantham and myself don't want anything so elaborate as sandwiches and coffee. Something very simple will do, like fresh goat's milk and a chapati or two. Isn't that so, Venerable? Oh, take no notice. He's gone off into a trance.
Ask Cook to send in fresh goat's milk and to fix up a few chapatis.
Yes, ma'am. Goat's milk and Pataches, yes, ma'am.
Can you strip extra fuel tanks under your fuselage, Lady Ponsonby?
William!
We're flying the Venomous to India.
Oh!
Venerable. We can do, but it's not necessary. We are expecting to take a trip over the Himalayas next month. That will be in our short Sunderland flying boat. However, on this trip we've brought plenty of juice because we're giving another meditation in Bude when we leave here. We shall have to make several touchdowns to refuel.
Could you take William and I out for a spin in your aeroplane, Lady Agatha, while the engine's still warm?
Jonathan!
Of course, but not right off, if you don't mind. I feel a bit whacked after our early start. Perhaps this afternoon, but you'll have to get someone to swing the prop.
Oh, that'll be terrific. Rather.
It's awfully kind of you to ask us to stay, Lady Flaxton. The Venerable will only need his prayer mat in some odd corner, but I wonder if I might pop up to my room. Freshen up a bit, you know.
I'll show you the way.
Would you mind if Willie went over to go and look at your airplane, Lady Agatha? With that type of biplane, I'd say you'd get 1,600 revs out of your engine, wouldn't you?
Quite right. But I warn you, if you lay so much as a finger on my joystick, the vicar will have to buy me an entirely new machine.
We won't touch anything. We promise. Come on, William.
We're awfully glad you were able to come and meditate to us, Lady Ponsonby. Aren't we, Lady Flaxton?
Oh, yes, yes.
You see, we're trying to raise funds for the new orphanage. At 9p a ticket.
Back already?
Yes.
What have you brought to drink?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, nothing. Get on your feet and get your traps packed. We're off.
Oh? Oh, where?
But Wales, of course. The old girl who flies the aeroplane won't be around for hours, and the engine's still warm.
Now, Miles, do you think this is a very good idea?
Say, there's absolutely no pleasing you, is there? First you complain all night about your feet, and you're still grumbling now that I've found your wings.
Oh, the feet are better now.
Blast, blast, blast.
What's the matter?
Those two boys are out there hanging around the aeroplane. Just look at them.
Oh, yes.
You see, with this type of single-engine biplane, the manoeuvring is carried out by a vertical control column.
Now one of them thinks he's Captain Lindbergh. They'll ruin our getaway. Oh, I'm not going to let them stop me this time. Now pull your socks up, Grafton. In less than an hour's time, I want to find us soaring over the Pennines like a kestrel. No time for conversation. This is the moment for action. We've got to think how to get those little devils away from that aeroplane. Got it. Bring that old sack you were sleeping on.
Yeah, well,
But don't talk so much. You stop me thinking.
Yeah.
Well, go on.
Yes.
That's funny. What? Is that the Venomous sleepwalking? Venerable. Look, the clock tower. They smoke. Come on. That's not good. It's padlocked. What about the window? Hey, look. It's been forced. And recently. Something funny's going on here. Look, you go and get some help and I'll get some water.
They're gone. We're off. Come on, lads.
Miles!
They'll be here any minute.
Oh, I say.
Get after him, Grafton.
Miles.
You are useless.
Miles, on my finger,
For
Miles.
heaven's sake.
All right, just take your time when you're looking at me.
Oh, Benjamin! Miles and Grafton are in the clock tower.
They can't be.
I've seen them. They were right here.
Right.
They set that alight. Here, there they are, over by the aeroplane.
Wait for me!
No, you get in there. That's the driving seat.
No, Miles. Miles! 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 Ow! Oh. Miles!
What is
Miles,
it?
there's something I ought to tell you.
Well, what is it?
I can't fly.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course you can. You were in the RFC. You told me.
Yeah, but I need true maps.
Say, what a time to tell me. We better get the thing in gear and do the best you can. There's no time to lose. Oh.
Have gone off with my aircraft.
I don't think we can fly it very well.
I think I can explain.
Take that, you rascals! How dare you steal my tiger moth?
Oh, Miles.
Yes, and I have it on good authority that the bank may be donating a sizable contribution to the orphanage fund for the recapture of Osborne and Crafton.
Well, I hope it's the last we see of those two villains.
Well, we certainly have a great deal to thank you two boys for.
Vicar, the Venerable is disturbed about your finances. As you won't make 1 rupee out of his meditations, he's given me instructions to stay on for several days and give the villagers spins in my tiger moth as soon as it's checked and ready.
How splendid.
Oh, we'll make
Thank you.
hundreds.
You 2 boys can have the first 2 flights. Free.
Once more, thanks to Jonathan and William, a happy ending, with no chance that Miles Husband and Roger Grafton will ever again turn the lives of those at Flaxton upside down.